being a girl.
Yes.
And I am with my all-time role model. This is the person that made
You're
me...
my role model.
No. You're my role model.
No.
You inspired me to start making content. And
Okay.
so accept that.
Yes.
Okay.
I accept it.
This is Jeffrey Marsh.
Will you accept that you're an inspiration? And I love you very much.
Fine. Thank you. I love you very much. I have a little gift for you. My signature little sunglasses.
Hi.
This is Jeff. What are your pronouns?
They, them.
Okay. I'm she, they. And I wanted to know, as a non-binary human, do you have any relationship to the concept of girlhood?
I'm going to stop there. I'm going to come back to this. I'm going to stop there just to make sure that my mic is the good mic. It is. And then I'm going to stop there to highlight the pronouns, which above and beyond being non-biological, which is fine, absolutely illogical. How does one go by the pronouns she, them? Other than turning this into a joke of a game to see how far along other good-natured people are going to play, how can one's pronouns be she and them? That is to say, the individual, Dylan Mulvaney on the left and Jeff Marsh on the right, both of whom I think have made it into the White House, goes by she because he identifies as a she, but in the, I mean, unless it's she, her, they, them, Dylan Mulvaney is telling us that he goes by she, they. So even in the, what is it? She would be the third party. Her would be the possessive. So he goes by she in the third party and they in the possessive because he identifies as a woman, but also as they. And by the way, it keeps going. It keeps going. Hold on. I've lost my window. It keeps going and it gets worse. Here it is. It was posted by Clown World. Trademarked, by the way.
I absolutely do. I find girlhood to be inspiring. There are a lot of human beings.
I find girlhood to be inspiring. What realm of reality are we living in where an adult male with a 4 o'clock shadow because of facial hair is talking about girlhood being inspiring and people aren't dialing 911 on their phone and then waiting to hit send? I'm not a judgmental person. I'm a rational, logical person where if I went around as a man who identifies as, I don't identify as anything. I am he, him, because I was born as a male. Whatever I might think I'm the Prince of Scotland. I don't even know if that exists. If I started talking about the inspirational aspect of girlhood, I would expect to start losing a few friends and start maybe having neighbors that didn't feel quite comfortable letting their kids come over for play dates.
Beings who are girls who transcend what their gender is supposed to be.
Yes.
And that to me is something I draw strength from and excitement from.
Absolutely.
What you inspire me,
listen to this.
The way that you inspire me, one of the ways, is that girlhood is this ultimate expression of humanity.
It's so much more than gender.
Girlhood is an expression, the ultimate expression of you. This, I mean, it has to be a joke. And I'm not saying everyone's proclivities, everyone's preferences, what they do in their bedrooms is none of my business so long as it's lawful and doesn't involve girlhood. This sounds like a joke. Like someone says, okay, we're going to make a funny, ridiculous video, like as though we just smoked pot and are now riffing with absurdities. It's the girlhood is the ultimate expression of humanity. A great many of my senses are tingling right now. None of them are good.
Yeah.
And I think what I would love is for there to be a place for specifically for non-binary people too, because I think we can't forget that non-binary people do have that divine feminine energy, and they deserve to.
Dylan Mulvaney was in the White House talking to Joe Biden. Jeff Marsh on the right, I couldn't find the video, did this funny A Day in the Life when he went to the White House. and Jen Psaki was in the video as well. Well, it will be over soon. This video will be over.
Part of girlhood too. Girlhood becomes
Yes.
stronger when there's more of us behind it.
Girlhood becomes stronger when there's more of us, biological males in their late 20s or 30s by the looks of it. Girlhood becomes stronger when there's more of us behind it. Make it make sense. It can't. And I'm going to end after this next bit here.
Only certain people are allowed in,
Only certain people are allowed in.
but who's allowing? That's the real question.
Only certain people are allowed in to girlhood. But who's doing the allowing? If I believed in a singular God or a religious God, I might say God. If I believed in semantics, if I were sort of a Chomsky-esque sort of linguist, I would say language defines it. If I were a logical adult, I would say it's obvious and no one needs to ask the questions. And by asking the question, you're making me feel a little bit uncomfortable. Who gets to be involved in girlhood? Really, I mean, girlhood is stronger with biological males in their 30s behind them. No, thank you. These are now. If this is not what someone does in their spare time, someone just expressing their beliefs. These have become influencers of presidents. Dylan Mulvaney sat down with the president and is now talking about things, the role of biological males in their 30s in girlhood. And one is called all sorts of names. I see Carly Ellison is in the house, but bearing in mind that I'm still thoroughly convinced that Carly is in fact a double fakey troll, someone is showing his, her, their phobia. Carly, I don't know if you have kids, but if you don't find it a little bit uncomfortable to see adult men talking about enjoying the joys of girlhood, you can call it phobia. And a lot of other people are going to call it something else quite logical. And these are people who are trying to influence policy. And where does that policy go? I can tell you where that policy goes. It goes to empowering children whose frontal lobes are not developed to make decisions, altering their physical body for the rest of their lives because they are being exploited by people who think they're being tolerant, like Carly Ellison. Oh, don't show your transphobia. Let a teenager change their sex through hormone blockers, top surgery, bottom surgery. You don't want to be a phobe. And they are influencing policy to exploit the vulnerable minds of young boys and girls.